I'm gonna let you in on a big secret today. Life isn't always rainbows and butterflies, and while positive is the first word used to define our club, and positive journaling is one of our 6 daily disciplines for our elite team, the reality is sometimes things in your life are just simply going to suck. So while being the most positive, upbeat, inspiring, ass-kicking version of yourself is a great theory, the reality is it's not always possible. It's also not realistic, and it shouldn't be where you set your goals. You see, blindly spewing positivity in the midst of darkness in your life doesn't make whatever your problems are better. In fact, it actually makes the problems worse, because rather than addressing your problems and fixing them, you're allowing them to just simply fester. We actually need low points and pain in our lives in order to make progress. Most significant change in our lives comes from a response to pain. Sometimes we need pain. Pain is a signal for us to pay attention to something that is missing from our lives. It reminds us to become present again and more aware of our current reality. I say all the time that winning is easy. We find out what we're made of through failures in life. It's through these failures and our mistakes that we learn and we grow. However, we cannot continuously improve if we always have a fantasy caliber positive thinking mindset. When we fall into the positivity trap, it actually prevents us from achieving certain goals, because it prevents us from generating the energy needed to push ourselves forward through the pain. Now, please don't misunderstand. I wholeheartedly believe that a positive mindset and a can-do attitude always trumps that of negativity and constant self-doubt. But the problem becomes some people believe positive thinking is a simple answer to all of their problems. And I'm here to remind you this morning that that is not the case. When you fall into the positivity trap, you'll find yourself struggling to fight through many difficult situations, and this will lead you to believe that you are failing. So in our super connected world of social media, we see this oftentimes because our perception of reality becomes distorted. When we are going through difficult times or a difficult situation and we grow frustrated because we just can't think our way out of it, and then we do something like get on Facebook and see that so many of our friends are always happy. Don't fall into that trap either. I refer to Facebook as the land of make-believe, or a highlight reel. Perhaps this is an entirely different morning huddle subject, but for the purpose of today's positivity trap, I'll simply say this about social media. What you see on sites like Facebook is typically the best 5 minutes from a person's day. Don't think for a second that their other 23 hours and 55 minutes are just as happy. So I'll wrap this up today by simply reminding you of this. Positive is a place that we visit. Sometimes we visit that place numerous times each day, but there will be days you just don't make it there, regardless of how hard you try. And that is okay. This does not make you a failure. You just need to be aware, work through those roadblocks, and map out a different direction so you can get back there as soon as you can. Don't view your bad days or your struggles as failures. Instead, recognize them as what they are, which are minor setbacks. Then, focus on finding opportunities to get yourself back on track. I am so thankful that you spent a few minutes with me today. The Positive Impact Club's Morning Huddle videos will always be sent to you each morning completely free of charge. The only 2 asks that we have of you is that you share this message with anybody and everybody who you think it can positively impact as well. And if you are the type of person who is looking to take your life and productivity and your happiness to the next level, please consider joining us on our elite team today.